Welcome back. Welcome back. Another day of the reality of life. Been doing a lot of thinking lately. Been feeling I wouldn't say bad, but disappointed in myself for allowing my enemies to get me so riled up from all the lies and, you know, drive-by taunts or all the things that have happened this year. I've realized a lot of people use the tactic of, gang up on that one person. You're going to get frustrated. So then you're going to be aggressive because they already showed their aggression or keep antagonizing you. And then, doesn't matter if you're a man of God or, hey, how you doing? Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I'll talk to you a little bit later. And, it's just like, I know no matter what in life, it's two sides of everything. Like I always say, the yin and yang, and you gotta learn how to defend yourself. You gotta learn how to, but you also have to be a man. You know what I mean? Like you have to be yin and yang, meaning just because you're being attacked doesn't mean you always have to attack. Like this is why I tell you to, when you're being attacked, work harder. Like work hard, make sure you do your thing, and make sure you follow the laws and you be nice to people and all these different things. If that's the type of person you are. If you're not, then hey, mind your business and work hard. But me, I'm actually a good person. I like preaching or speaking of the Bible, sound the horns. And I realized like these people are just, it's the same tricks everywhere. They can never really best me with real truth and truths. So they do the snickers and the lies and the he's of this, he's of that. And then like I always say in my old videos, then I leave and then everything starts falling apart. That person gets exposed. All the things and all the people get bad luck for helping them. And it's not like I fucking do anything. It's called reality of life. We've all seen this shit happen in our lifetimes. We all just, I guess forgot, or I don't know. Seems like people just think they can get away with shit forever. And I'm tired of sticking my head above the water. I realized I've been doing a little too much. And every time I stick my head above this water to teach yous, I bring in a lot of enemies. I probably have so many enemies now that I never even seen before. They all see me. They get to see me online. They get to study my grammar. They get to study what I think, how I think, you know what I mean? All these little things that when I meet them now, they're gonna be more equipped to try to sabotage me, try to fuck me over. So, you guys are welcome. Because I don't care if you think I'm crazy or whatever. I'm sure a lot of you've learned many different things. I know that. Like, there's no way I've never been able to go this long. And the longer I show people things, doesn't even matter if it's all jumbled up and it's all life. I'm sure some of you've started looking around your circles and started realizing like you're worth something and that you should work on yourself because you're worth it. And that life isn't always fair, and you don't have to have everything, $1 billion, to feel like a king, to feel like somebody. Those are my greatest lessons. Me, inspiring to be a man, a king, a business owner, a father, a fucking whatever it is. It's what keeps me going. Like, I cried this morning because I'm cleaning my room and shit. I'm getting my shit all right because I ain't been keeping my shit right lately. It always makes me feel better when all my room or my house or whatever is real clean, and you go take that nice shower, lay down, you know what I mean, smoke a blunt, watch some TV or whatever it is you do, Bible, whatever, it doesn't matter what it is. After you do all the work, you should be chilling now. Fuck all that work. And as I'm cleaning up everything, I find this old paper from when I was in high school. And on both sides it has a poem. One's called Love and Lust, and the other one's called The House of Three. Now when I read the first one, Love and Lust, it made me really happy because I was like, bro, I remember when I wrote this, I was fucking 15 years old, 16 years old. I was 16 years old when I wrote what I believe is love and what I believe is lust. And it was very short, it's just one, it's not a fucking super long poem. It's like the way I do it when I talk. Right to the point. Right to what's real. And now I understand why I keep those things. What's going on, man? Let me get 3. So I can see the way I used to think and see how I change. And I always tell people, it's such a good thing to actually see your mind change or your mind not change. It's always good to look back and be like, wow, I this is from when I was a fucking child. 15, you're a baby. You know what I mean? You should be. Or at least we get looked at as like that. Maybe we're not. Because I tell you, when I read these 2 poems, when I read The House of Three, that's what made me cry. Because it made me realize I've been trying to live this exact life and fight for these exact things. Well, not the rap and I'm gonna be the priest, but telling the truth, yeah. That's in there. And loving the way I do to this day. What I think love is, what I think lust. I didn't know how the fuck, I didn't read the Bible when I was 15. We all just hear things and we learn and we experience it and we go through it ourselves. Not everybody's a fucking man, or not. I was a boy. Not everybody's truthful enough to admit their rights and their wrongs. And I've always been able to. I fucking sound the horns. It's a poem. I read this shit in fucking class. I remember after I wrote it, I remember I had it was like a little book. And maybe like 15 poems or some shit. Maybe a little more. I probably lost them. And I remember I used to run around thinking I was a poet and I'd read them to people and shit. Like when I find it, I'm going to put it on here. Just so you can see that I've always thought like this. It's not even a fucking, I'm just stronger in what I knew. Not what I believed, what I knew. I experienced and then I wrote it down. And now I'm older and I experienced and experienced and experienced. And I'm thinking I changed or thinking I'm blah, blah, blah. And nothing I've ever learned, no Bible, no nothing. No book in the fucking world taught me that shit. My life did. No parent taught me it. No friend. I experienced it. because I actually gave a fuck. That's why I fucking say I have more valor than you people. Well, men. Like, I actually loved the women that I was with more than my fucking self. And that's what made me do all these fucking courageous things that I didn't think I could do. Some with them and some without them. Because when, you leave them, you're like, bitch, I ain't no loser. I'm going to prove to your ass I'm that nigga. And every man's like that. Every woman's like that. Oh, you left me? Oh, all right. We going to see, nigga. We going to see. And then you get your shit together and you're like, yeah, nigga. But then years go by and you don't even want that person no more. They don't even want you anymore. They moved on, you moved on. But that is still in your head. And it may not be directly, oh, I'm only doing this for this person. But that person pushed you into that self-realization of like, yo, I don't give a fuck what they doing. I'm dolo. I deserve more. And I'm going to go work on myself and I'm going to go get more. And that's it. Give a fuck how long it take me. Or I'm at least not dealing with this shit no more. Feel me? But the House of Three poem is crazy because it's one of my favorite numbers. And now I know why. Because I always knew the meaning of it. The House of Three for me is a family. That's what the poem means. I say a house of three and talk about things people do in a house and how I feel about how my father left me. And he broke our house of three and how I see everybody in the world and they get to have it. Not everybody, but majority. I used to watch all the other kids get, picked up from their father after school and chill with their fathers and their families and in the parks and living life and shit. And when you don't have that, it affects you. It hurts you. And you carry that around with you. And a lot of us bury that shit in us. And we don't never let it go. Because we don't have the father that we wanted. We want to become a better man. And there's no one there to show us how. I knew that at 15. I obviously knew it earlier because, around 15 years old, you actually know how to write and express yourself, or you should. And that's when I was in high school and they said, write poems, we try. So I expressed myself. I expressed what I seen as true in the world. I can only imagine what the fucking teachers were thinking in their head. Like, what the fuck is this nigga going through? The fuck is he going through? This nigga actually see adult life and how he has the shitty end of the stick. But he's the nicest fucking kid in my class. He shows love all the time. And he doesn't even think he knows what love is. Because he never got it from his father or his mother. But he gives it. Because he didn't get it. So he learned the things that he wanted. That's what love is. Not everything. But those simple things, those things that matter, someone to fucking try to understand you, someone to fucking talk to, someone to actually care. Not for what the fuck they're getting off you. Someone to build with. A house. Not a physical house. The Lord's house. See, I called it the House of Three. Because I didn't understand the Bible. I didn't read it. I ain't had no older people fucking teaching me. The Bible calls it the Holy Trinity. The Muslims call it something else. The ancient Egyptians, they didn't put no Son, Father, and the Holy Ghost. No, they didn't rob their women of their fucking title in creation. They understood that it takes two people to make one person and many more. So when you say 2 plus When you say 1 plus 1 is 3, I say, no the fuck it's not. Because if it's one man and I got one woman and I knock her up every day, well, you know what I mean, every year for a couple years, those two people made as many kids as I get. See, you don't look at life like that. Everything's straightforward, mathematical. That's why you can't understand the spirit. Because we wasn't taught to look at things like that. Faggot ass niggas driving in my house. I hope I caught his bitch ass on camera. This faggot ass nigga Anthony gotta stop, bro. Like, I'm literally gonna pop off on this nigga soon. Like, watch. Let me pause it real quick so I catch his ass on camera. Yeah, anyway, man, I ain't worried about these faggot ass niggas, man. I ain't even gonna be working there pretty much long. I don't even want to look at these niggas' faces. Like, I don't even care about this job no more. That's why I love it so much. Like, I already did my job. My father showed me what it was. I ain't supposed to stay there. You made everybody hate me. Everybody that really gonna see what it is, now they gonna miss their blessing. They gonna miss me teaching them. They gonna miss me walking around and doing all those favors for those old ladies and helping them up the stairs and carry their shit. All those motherfuckers don't get that now. Oh well, I'm losing, right? No, now I don't have to do all that hard fucking work. I don't have to feed bums and shit and probably get monkeypox. I don't have to deal with that shit no more, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't give a fuck about this job, bro. And like I said earlier about real life, you stupid ass niggas worrying about retirement plans. Don't you realize majority of us don't make it to retirement? I die. So, you know, I ain't got no family and shit, so me not having shit and dying with nothing ain't gonna hurt my motherfucking feelings, nigga. I lived life. I stunted on you niggas. I made niggas that had more shit than me be mad at my life like I was doing better than them. So, motherfucker, I won in life, nigga. I was stunting, nigga. I was doing it, and I'm still doing it. And I'm gonna stunt to the end. I'm gonna teach to the end. I'm gonna live me to the end. I just ain't gonna do it in the open no more. Because I realized exactly what the Bible says. Like, this is not the Most High's world right now. And everyone's gonna smash you to dust if you keep doing this shit. I don't wanna go out like my brother. Like I said, I'm not him. I'll ride to the end for my job. You know what I mean? My job complete, man. These niggas is exposed already. All the fucking women that I dealt with and y'all did y'all dirt, y'all got exposed. Y'all secrets is out.